All right, here we are. Number 4, journal entry. Way big of a gap. I apologize. Journal entry 3 happened, and I recorded that on a Monday after everything went down. And Tuesday, I went out to make some money. And I went out. Everything was awful. I'm going to be honest. It was just a really bad mental day for me. I was frustrated. I had a lot going on. A lot of personal stuff, and I know I'm going to be very candid, and I told you I was going to be very honest, and I was going to talk about a lot of things, but there's just certain things I can't. I'm sorry. It's just not ready, and it's still too fresh. It's good now. It's really good now. Hopefully, I don't know, but really, I don't know. It's figuring it out, but yeah. So we're trying to figure that stuff out, and then just going through a lot, and then all of a sudden, I'm not getting any deliveries. Like, I'm just sitting there in the car for an hour and a half, 2 hours. All these cars are pulling up, they're getting orders, and they're leaving, and I'm not getting anything. And I'm frustrated. My car doesn't have AC. I'm sweating. I'm dying. I'm just not having a good day. I need to get this money together so I can go on this trip. I just have everything going on. And I go to put it in drive, and I go, fuck it, I'm just going home. I'll find a way to get more productive. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this is the day. I gotta stop doing these deliveries. I gotta get an actual job. I gotta start making money. Like, this content thing's not paying out. The delivery thing, so I can set my own hours, isn't working out. Is this what I want to do? Do I consistently want to stay broke? Do I consistently want to pull myself backwards and my wife and us not progress and be wealthy and not be wealthy but be better off financially? And all that's going through my brain, and I'm like, man, I'm just failing. This is not working for me. And I go to put my car in drive, and it like kicks a little bit, like it like jolts, and I'm like, that's weird. So I'm driving, everything's fine. I get to like an intersection where I pull onto a main road, and I pull onto the main road, and my car won't move. It's just like stopping, and it's just the engine's going, and it's not moving anywhere. So then it finally like kicks, like it feels like it grabs, and I drive for like 5 minutes, and it starts doing it again. Now I'm in the middle of the highway, and it's not moving. Does it again. Turn the car off, turn the car on. Try not to get rear-ended because I'm in like a bad hairpin, and then it's just like I could get crushed. Freaking out. Car starts moving again. I get up, and it just starts happening again. So I quit, pull off. There's a section of the road where I can pull off, so I pull off, and I'm just trying to like get it going. Engine check, engine lights on. The car's just not moving, and I'm like, this is it. This is everything I feared. There's 2 things in my life when it comes to things I own that if they were to break, you wouldn't be seeing this. You would not be a part of this. And I always said, if my car went or my computer, I have a laptop. That's all I have. My whole life for content creating is this laptop. If this laptop breaks or my car breaks, I'm fucked. I don't have any money in the bank to fix it. I don't have anything going on. My car's my income. It's how I get to wrestling shows, the whole 9. If something were to go wrong here, I'm screwed. And here it is. The worst day of my life has just happened. I know for a fact it's not something simple. My car is in trouble. And I pull up my phone. And I have no service. Where I'm at is like a dead zone. So I just get out of the car, and I'm just like, well, nothing I can do now. I gotta walk. So I literally start walking, and I walk. It felt like a couple miles. I don't know the distance, but it was just this side of the road. It dips, it has all these different problems with it, and I roll my ankle like 6 times, my back is screaming, my knees hurt, I'm pissed. I made a couple Snapchats just trying to keep my mind clear, just trying to stay positive and just like make light of it. And yeah, I get about how I'm looking at Fractal, like I get almost the entire way home. And I'm just like, you know what, I think, in my mental, I'm just thinking the whole time, my mind's racing, and I thought to myself, like, you know what, today's the day, like, it's done, the content's over. It was a fun ride, because my problem is I can't make this a hobby. Like, I'm either all in or I'm all out, and it's hard for me to take it and be like, let's just do this for fun, because I put all my eggs in this basket. And I've been able to do that since, and I kind of like said, you know, I don't want to sound cocky or egotistical, but like I'm giving a platform for people's stories, and even if it doesn't take off or it doesn't go anywhere, I'm very proud that people can look back and say like, man, like that was me in my career, or this was me at this point in time, and I think it's fun, and I think it's important to document that stuff. So this content, as stupid as this sounds and as silly as this sounds, but it helps me mentally keep going. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. Like the fact that I can sit and talk to people and do that, it's important. It's really, I don't know, that's just how I justify it. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments, or if I'm right, or you think the same way, I'm all about it. But I was done. I quit. I was over it. Took a couple days, had a lot of conversations about things that were going on in life, a lot of tears, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of tears, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of what my future was going to be, how I was going to do things, and it's deeper than even I'm saying. And it was terrifying. I was scared. I felt alone. I felt lost. I thought to myself, like, man, I've been a backbone of support for a lot of people when it comes to like traveling and getting the things and just overall with the content. And I was like, I need somebody now. Is that gonna be given to me? I don't deserve it, but is the shoe gonna be on the other foot? And I didn't film anything, so I'm sorry. I'm just gonna kind of talk about it, but I relaxed. I took a day off. I got a message that was huge, and like I said, I can't get into the details yet, but I feel like if things pan out the way it's gonna pan out, it's gonna be one of those stories like, holy shit, like what a buzzer beater. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so I was like, I'm done, and then I took a day or two. This message comes. I took a day. This message comes through, and it's just like, don't quit. And I was like, all right, whatever. So then I kind of like think about it, and I said, you know what, fuck it. So I jumped back in. I got the next podcast going the next day. Recorded again on Monday. Saturday rolls around. I need to get to New Jersey. I am part of the production. If I'm not there, it doesn't get recorded. And everyone's hard work at the wrestling show of what they do to produce and get the show off the ground is no longer a thing, because commentary, I mean, the show's still going to be filmed, but there's going to be no commentary. And that made seem like, who cares? You know, it's just commentary, not a big deal. But people look forward to commentary, and it does make me feel good that they look forward to our commentary, myself and Pete. So I get a ride to the show. Jaden, thank you so much for getting me there, brother. That means so much to me, because I honestly thought, man, like, I don't live anywhere close to anybody. So the fact that he came out of his way and came and got me to the show, and it was because they genuinely wanted me there, is huge to me. I'm sorry if I'm looking off camera. I'm actually editing Journal 3 as I'm recording this and getting it uploaded. But yeah, so for him to get me there is huge. So I got to the show, everything was good. I mentally was like, I'm not going to be good at this. Like, with everything going on in my life and everything going on, I was like, I'm going to suck. This is not going to be good. I'm going to do this show such a disservice. And I was literally in my own head. I was so depressed. I was so upset. I was like, this is a waste of everyone's time. Like, I should have just fucking said when I was done, I was done. And I had all this self-doubt, and I fucking felt like shit, and everything that was in my head was in my head, and I was keeping it to myself, and I wasn't talking to anybody about it. And then I kind of opened up a little bit to Pete, and then me and Pete talked, and I was trying so hard not to cry sitting there, and then the show's about to start, and first match goes, second match goes, I feel good, I feel great. And then like intermission comes, and I kind of just look at Pete, and Pete looks at me, and I felt we did a really good job. Like it just flowed really well. And then sorry, I'm getting a little emotional now. And then end of the show happens, and it was such an emotional roller coaster of the show of IWA. Please go check it out on YouTube when it uploads. I was really proud of how it went down, and I guess like I don't put a lot of like. I don't want to say I don't care, but I don't overstress myself when it comes to commentary, and I think that's what makes me stand out, is I kind of just go with the flow and have fun. But I had just a whole lot of fuck it in my system this weekend. I was like, fuck it, like, dude, if I suck, or if they don't want me, or if I say something stupid, or if I do something they don't like, who cares? I'm fucking mentally done anyway. If this is how, and I not to like disrespectful for the show, it's just where I was mentally, and yeah, and then the end of the show happened, and me and Pete were just like, "Holy fuck! We did that shit. Like, it felt good." And then, sorry, I'm just picking a hair off the camera. Probably the worst time to do that. But then Sunday comes once again. Austin, Precious, thank you. Get me to the show at Sanctuary. We record the show, and I feel like me and BP did a really fucking good job again. I felt like I kind of like was helping a lot more backstage when it came to the Sanctuary of, getting stuff done on time and trying to keep everybody honest and like, hey, go get your gear, like, I mean, just like, not babysitting, I don't want to say that at all, but like, I'm taking ownership to that place. Like, I'm proud to be there. If it wasn't for that place, man, like, I wouldn't be where I am at when it comes to commentary and the friends I've made in the business, because that place is so fucking special to me, and I wanted to make it succeed. And walking in and there's 50 people, which is, it doesn't happen at the Sanctuary. People don't come, and the place was packed. Like, it was the biggest crowd I've ever seen there. So everyone who came out and supported, and I thank you so much. And then everyone who watched online and interacted with us live on commentary, and that, like, it just was it was probably the most successful outside show, like people watching it and then people consuming it online, that I've ever been a part of there. And that's what we aimed for. That's what we were shooting for, and we did it. And then, like, coming into that show, like, everything went down on Tuesday and it was awful for me. And then Wednesday, it was either a Thursday, I don't know what day it was, because all my days blended together. I essentially, we just like got a message. We're out the Sanctuary, we're all kind of hanging out, and we just went there, and we were there till 5 a.m, and we just fucking got all emotional. Every single one of us kind of poured our hearts out and talked about all of our insecurities and where we stand and how our goals and how can we all get there. And it was a really good bonding experience with myself and John and both Johns, J.S. Hawthorne, and then Precious and Crispy and Torres and all those guys. And I felt like we all got so much closer that night. And then for us to the way things went down that weekend for Sanctuary's opening season, it meant a lot to all of us. And if people keep supporting and keep coming out to it, that'd be amazing. I'd appreciate that so much. And then Alex reached out and he goes, "Yo, dude, I just want you to know, your car broken down, I will fucking go out of my way to pick you up for shows that you're helping with me on production, as well as shows for us." And that means a lot, because that's way out of his fucking way to come get me. I will get a car, I promise. I applied for some at-home jobs, so hopefully that I hear something soon. I'm not one to beg, I'm not one to plead, but if you're going to support this podcast, if you're going to donate, if you're going to do the monthly subscription thing that's on Spotify or Patreon, or if you're going to buy merchandise, now's the time. I can use it as much as you could possibly imagine, so I can pay these people to come get me, because I know gas ain't cheap, and I know running your car into the ground is not easy. So any support now is huge. The trip to the UK is, I guess, still on. I can't afford any of it, but essentially Raz is like, "Dude, fuck that, you're going." So that's crazy to me. This possible sponsorship is coming in, and it sounds like everything I've ever dreamed of. So we'll see how that plays out. But it is right now the 26th. It is a Wednesday. I really don't have any plans today. Gonna watch Dynamite. I just recorded my 50th episode yesterday with Kit Raff. That went amazing. Mr. Sam's interview was Monday. I'm coming up to the end of April. Everyone is essentially confirmed except one thing for next month as an on-location interview that I don't know how I'm going to get there. I'll figure that out. And then I started reaching out to everybody for June. If I can lock down this June lineup, it's amazing. I'm really excited for this. A lot of people I really want to talk to, and a lot of people that I would like to get done. I might actually add more podcasts of the week until this at-home from job comes in, because I can't sit here and do nothing. So if I'm going to be home, I'm going to try to book some more interviews and get some more stuff done. But give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, sorry, I'm back. My GoPro is dying. So that's everything that kind of happened throughout the week. I took a lot of time. I was like, man, I once again, I looked at it, I was like, fuck this journal. I don't care. I'm not doing it. And then I just added it. It's going to come out today, hopefully. And, so I'm in a better mind state. I feel good. Like I said, I still think the podcast right now for me is not top priority. I'm going to get a job. Hopefully I work at home, make some money while at home. I hope I like it. I hope it's something that lasts me a while, because I love to work at home, because I can't do this physical labor with my body. And if I have to, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I'm going to be fucking miserable. I am going to quit if I have to go to back, because I don't have an education. I don't have skills. I don't have degrees. I don't have pieces of paper that say I can do this. I'm a very fast learner. I can pick things up. But when it comes to physical exertion in a job, it's just not good for me. It's not good for my body. It's not good for my mental health. And if I have to go back to a factory so I can make money for myself and my family and my wife and and like to get ahead in life, I'm going to. But I'm going to be honest, like, you're not going to see me anymore. I'm just going to be, if I can't do a 9 to 5, because I'm going to be fucking absolutely miserable, and doing this is going to be so hard. And if I do, it's going to be very, very, very light. So I'm doing more game streams. Hopefully today me and Heidi are going to hang out and watch a movie and record that and do a movie review. I'm trying to put more content out. I'm literally 5 plays away from hitting 1K on the audio side for the podcast. And I think YouTube channel is super, it's like almost at 700 subscribers. I think we're like less than 50 away, which is crazy. So 700, getting close to that 1,000. The goal is by the end of the year, and it's only the 4th month in, so that's really cool. So thank you guys, continued support. It means so fucking much. New logos out, new merch. Huge thank you to Hunter for making some new logos. They make logos hoping that one catches and someone likes it and they buy it. Haley helps me out. Kai helps me out. Chris Collins has helped me out. They're all in the links below in my link tree. If you want to hit them up, please support them and help them get, if you need art or anything. Billy Trey with the music, hit him up too. I have so many people in my corner supporting me. I have a Discord. If you want to join it, I'm telling you right now, if you need people to talk to, if you need people to vent to, if you need just a family environment, come to our Discord, man. It's been huge for me. Not only are they listeners and supporters, but we've become so close, and we become a family. And when I was at some dark moments, they were there for me. So it means a lot. That's all I got. I don't know how much more I'm going to record into this. Like I said, I didn't record anything. Maybe we'll go for the rest of the week. I'll add some more stuff into it. I think this is already like 20 minutes long. I'm just trying to catch you guys up. I don't have any footage of my car braking. I don't have any of that. Like I said, I'm getting better at the vlog thing. But yeah, I'll be back. We'll see where this goes. If I don't record anything before I jump in, I'll give you guys a kind of update for the rest of the week, what happened, and then we'll go from there. But see you in a minute. Thank you, seriously, all of you, for the support. It means a lot. Back for the second half here. ABJ accompanied by what I thought was going to be like, someone said to me like, hey, you're going to work with Shawn Michael today, and I didn't hear the S at the end, but I'm here with some random guy that came out with Matt Turner earlier. But hopes were high. I thought I was working with my childhood hero. I thought this was my boyhood dream come true, and then you showed up. Well, who even are you? Nice to meet you.
Introducing first, he is reigning, defending, undisputed intergender bonanza super champion, hailing from the dreamy kingdom in the clouds, weighing in at 66 shake weights plus 3 pairs of pants. All right, he is the head of the dessert table, the CEO of the CWO, Stan Styles.
Coming out with like a machine gun fanny pack, fully loaded with cream, and he's gonna give the boys at Elephant or Olafant or wherever we are, Shawn Michaels. He's gonna cream them all.
Stop screaming!
Make your fans up!
both parents were devastating. They're lead-laced pants, so you want. You gotta take every opportunity. In attendance tonight, also jockeying for an opportunity in the future to win back first Intergender Bonanza Championship. Adina Steele scouting out here.
Event!
Dude, I gotta be honest, I thought that guy was gonna be awful. He wasn't as bad as I thought he was.
Introducing first!
He's got the gift of gab.
Yeah, he's good.
We got light. Oh, no, we don't. Thank God.
I've been waiting school all day long, waiting on the bell ring, so I
God, let me look. The lights
Representing Smash Master Wrestling and the 570, the team of the notorious KIT, Kit Rath, and Uncle Masky.
We need a custom master figure for those out listening. Oh, where are they going, Pete? What? My monitor went in. Michael up here.
I highly recommend you people
I got a
follow
GoPro
them
right
to the
here.
front.
Go for it, man. Let's do it. Yeah. And if we suck at it, we'll do it in post. Let's go. Come on. ABJ on the mobile cam. We're out of here. Commentary, I have no idea what's happening. Mobile commentary. What do you think? This is crazy. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. Pete's holding the camera. He's got crutches though. Oh my God. You're right. Someone, anyone dead? There's no blood. Look at George. He looks like an idiot. That's a lovely jacket. This guy's the worst. Where's the fight? Hey, where's your taters? All right, we're here. We're watching it. We're in the lobby. We're swinging all over the place. I lost my broadcast partner, Pete. He's somewhere back there. We're doing mobile commentary. This is the photographer. This is Adam behind the bar. Kids behind the bar. What the hell's happening? What the hell? Get up there, right? I gotta. I don't know. What in the world are we calling? This is the most ridiculous. I hate him. Oh my God. So Kit Rogers in a front flip. Uncle Massey's drinking beers. This is out of control. Oh, he's got him by the ear. He got him by the ear. It only takes 12 pounds of pressure to rip an ear off a man's skull. Oh, we better get the hell out of the way, Pete. We're professional journalists, Blackwell. We don't need to get out of the way. We're right in the midst of it. We're right where we need to be. Oh! Beer everywhere. Jesus Christ. That was a $17 beer that Massey just smashed over. I don't like it. It's BYO. It did hit George, though. It did. The cleanest he's ever been. Kit Rap on the bar. It's time for us to get back, Blackwell. Let's go. All right, let's get back to the ring. We're heading back. Let's fight through this guy. This guy's an idiot. I can't stand it. F you. And if anyone's watching, F you too. Bullshit. Happy birthday. Oh my God. All right, camera's on Pete's shoulder. We're heading back. Look at J.S. Michaels. Looking like an idiot. Looking like a complete idiot. You're a damn idiot. You and George look like idiots. Look at his stupid jacket. Look at that thing. Two idiots cancel each other out. They make themselves not idiots. That guy's not an idiot. Gotta have my tag team partner. Oh, here's Eric. We didn't even grab a beer while we were out there. All right, we're getting back on the sticks.
Hey, Michael, you watch yourself.
That just happened. What the hell is going on? I'll tell you what. How are you going to edit that? If they freaking do that again, I'm too fat to be running around a venue doing commentary. You were pushing me through the crowd. Oh my God. Elderly woman over. Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I should have swung one at me. I'm having a heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. We're going to physical exert, and all of a sudden you can't breathe. Holy smokes, bro. Do a push-up. Jesus. Here we go. Uncle.
All right. Adjustment. Alrighty, what's going on? It is Saturday, the 29th. So most of the week I didn't do much, just applied for some jobs, try to do my thing there. Nothing back, but it's only been a week, so I'm cool with that aspect. But last night we went to, which was Friday, went to BYO Wrestling in Oliphant. Hope I said that right. PA, Luca Mancini's brand new project. He killed it, dude. I think that dude is extremely talented, and now seeing him take the helm of starting his own wrestling company, super dope. Punk rock show with wrestling. Sign me up. I went there, no expectations of anything, just kind of go there to help High Tension Wrestling with production, and just hang out and enjoy the vibe and have a good time. So we're setting everything up and trying to figure out how we're going to do it. Real tight room, no seating, everyone's crammed in, tight, shoulder to shoulder, the whole nine. And he was like, yo, man, I plan on having you and Pete on commentary. And I was like, well, that's cool. Wasn't expecting that. So I'm thankful. Anytime I go work with Pete, that's amazing. So we did commentary. We had a really good time. I feel like I'm leaning into the heel character a lot more. I don't know if I'm overdoing it. I'm sure people will give me some feedback, but I have fun. Like, I don't know. I guess because I am in a place of frustration, at a place of, like, discomfort. I think the heel's fitting me nice, to be honest. I don't know, and it's just fun to, like, vibe with certain people, especially people I'm friends with, pull them with the curtain back, but, like, when they, like, shit on me, because I'm a heel and I'm shitting on them, it's fun to have that banter, and I think, like, it makes me closer to certain people in this industry, because, like, that fact that we can do, like, we're gonna say this to each other, and we're gonna really do some stuff, it's really fun, and I really genuinely enjoy doing it. Yeah, so, that was a really good time. It should be up hopefully within a couple weeks, maybe a month, on High Tension Wrestling or on something. I don't know exactly where it's going to be, but I'll keep you guys updated where you can go back and watch it and listen to it. A lot of fun matches. But yeah, that was the sense of my Friday. Today is Saturday the 29th. I am going with Billy Trey to Philadelphia. I do have a meeting / I don't know how to explain it. I can't really talk about it right now. Maybe we'll talk a little bit. We'll cut to me and Billy in the car chatting, hanging out, get a little talking, and then I'm going to go to where I'm going, have my meeting, also shoot some footage of this location we're going to. It's like a wrestling store. It's going to be pretty dope, so I'll get some footage of that. And then if we're able to talk about it and if we're able to put things out there, I will. And maybe that'll be towards the end of this vlog. If not, maybe we'll save it for another day. But yeah. I don't know, I got some footage of the show last night. I don't know how it looks yet. We'll see when we put it in editing, but I got some footage of on commentary. I got some footage around the ring. I got some match footage, so I want to start putting that in there. Add that to the vlog. That's what people want and people see. I'm going to start doing that more, man. I'm really going to let my insecurities down and just film stuff when I'm out. That's my goal. That's what I want to do. I'm going to start pushing it. I just, fuck it, you know, and if it's a problem, then I'll change it and adapt from there. But I'm gonna start. I really want to start pushing myself. I feel very motivated. A lot of stuff that's been bothering me in my personal life has been resolved for the most part. I feel really good. Conversation, do anything. Friends, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, mother, father. I mean, I guess in certain situations, have conversations. And here's the deal: if you have a conversation with somebody and you put yourself out there and tell them what bothers you and what upsets you. And don't be angry. Don't go in angry. Don't go in resentful. Don't go in bitter. Because that's a problem with me. I go in hot. And if the person respects you and cares about you, they will listen to you, and you can each make adjustments to help each other and better each other and get to a point you need to be. And that's essentially where I'm at right now. And conversation's super powerful and super key. It saved a friendship for me recently. It saved a lot of things, you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. Talk to your people you care about. Reach out. Say, hey, I know we had some issues and some heat. Let's just fix it. Let's figure it out. And then move on, because it's not worth it. But yeah, man. Still, you know, the car situation is going to be a thing. Still kind of lost. I got to figure that out. I got to, like, figure that situation out, because I don't know where exactly I'm going to store my car until I either buy a new one or have the money to get it fixed. So that's kind of up in the air. Yeah, so we'll figure that out as we go. people have been driving me to shows, which is crazy. I hate it. I hate it because I feel like I'm a burden, but I appreciate everyone that's keeping me in the loop and making me feel like I'm still welcome in this business and still trying to book me and figuring out if I'm going to be at shows, and that means a lot. So thank you huge to Jaden. Thank you huge to Billy for driving me today. Huge thank you to Austin Precious for taking me to Sanctuary, and Alex, coming to scoop me up for high tension shows. It means so much. Like I felt like I was missing. I'm going to miss out on a lot of stuff, and that doesn't seem to be the case, and that feels really good. So yeah, that's all I got right now. We'll cut back. All right, it is Sunday the 30th, 2 o'clock. Just about to do my interview with Ricky Price, and yeah, man, what a week. So I went and had a meeting with SVW, the Suplex Vintage Wrestling Shop in Philly. I talked to Chris, and we vibed, man. We really connected. We were on the same page. We have the same vision. Let me turn that off. He supports my content and what I do. And we're going to work out a partnership and work out a deal, and it's going to be a sponsor. And I'm not going to get into the details, but it's validating. It's validating how much he believes in me and what I do, and the faith and the trust he has in me because of what the work I put in the past couple of years in this industry and just podcasting and content creating. And a lot of people say they believe in me, and a lot of people say that I'm good at what I do, and a lot of people give me praise, which is all awesome. It's hard to believe sometimes, but this guy's essentially proving it. Proving his faith in me and proving what he feels I can do, and it's going to be a journey, man. And if a quarter of what we talked about comes to fruition, it's life changing, and it's huge, and it's only going to build upon what's already there. And I feel like I fit in very well with this team, and everything that's going on there, and I'm excited to go to that next journey and that next step. So please go follow Suplex Vintage Wrestling Shop on all social media and show them love, because they show ABJ love. They heart ABJ. Came home, and my Discord guys, Kai and Hunter, made a whole bunch of logos. So if you need logos, hit them up. They're super, super talented. They have really good rates. They'll work with you. They do good spoofs. They do whatever you need. So I have a whole bunch of stuff hitting the merch page, because the merch page, because that needs a big push. Patreon, all that stuff, because money's tight, man. And if I can get this car going, or get a new car, because I don't know if it's worth paying what's worth. I already went in all that, but that's not a big deal. So yeah, so that's the next step. Ricky interviewed today. Because I'm not working, because I'm still waiting to hear back from jobs, I decided, like, why sit at home and sulk, and why sit at home and be upset, and why be upset and be like, oh, what can I do? I have time. Let's make content. Let's fucking get content out there. Let's grind. Let's get some good names. Let's get some good interviews, and let's fucking go. Let's to fucking do it. So I have literally one open date. I sent 2 dates to one guest, waiting to pick. He could pick between the two. He's gonna pick one that leaves me 2 open dates for the month of May. But I'm doing the 1st, the 2nd, the 4th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 15th, the 16th. I think I said the 8th, if I forgot the 8th. But anyway, Rembrandt, Ryan Vox, A Dude, Ed House, Deshaun Pratt, Jada Key Evans, Julia Smokes, Brandon Downey, Squid Sterling, Bringing Back Pete Corvus, Just Saying, Elevation 1470, Leo Sparrow, and Grim from Grimm's Toy Show. The other 3 that I'm going to put on this list, I'm going to swing for the fences as well. I'm going to get some names in here. I'm going to get some opportunities. I'm going to do this. And it's really not worth saying, oh, woe is me, and it's not working for me, or it's not growing, or I'm broke. It's just, fuck it. You're broke, grind, work, you want this to be your vision, your push for it. You know what I mean? It's not going to be easy. People are probably going to look at you and be like, yo, bro, you're never going to make it as a content creator. That doesn't happen. That's the chances of that are so slim, and they are, and they're insanely slim. But you don't know if you don't fucking try. And that goes with anything you want in life. You want to be something, you want to do something, you're passionate about something, you're sick of fucking punching a time clock and going 9 to 5 and killing yourself for a company that wouldn't even care if you wrecked your car on the way to work that day, then bank in yourself and just go for it. Yeah, man, I'm pumped. But that's gonna do it for this journal. Awesome weekend. Huge thank you again to BYO. Huge thank you to Billy Trey. Huge thank you to Hunter, Kai, Philly Mike for helping set up the Grimm's Toy Show interview. A lot of stuff coming this week. I'll talk to you guys, I guess, in between interviews. I'll do that. Just kind of give you some sneak peek stuff with interviews. And then I think there's 2 shows this week, or a show this weekend. What am I doing this week? Oh, Monday, I think we're recording a horror movie thing this week. We're gonna watch. I watched Smile, and Heidi has to watch Smile yet. But once she watches Smile, then we're gonna record something maybe tonight or tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure yet. My phone's not loading. Smash Master or Sanctuary Friday night, Cinco de Mayo show. So if you're in the area, come out Friday night and support the Sanctuary. Saturday, Smash Master Wrestling through Pennsylvania. I'll be there with High Tension, so that'll be that weekend. And then nothing Sunday. So, and then I have an interview Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, next week. So I have 3 interviews next week. So that'll be dope. A lot of content coming. Thank you guys for supporting the vlog. I am going to get better at doing stuff. I did a little bit on this show with the BYO. I'm going to keep doing that and filming content and getting things. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll see you next time.